The golden sunlight filtered through the tall windows of the spa, dancing across the white tiles like warm fingers of peace. Outside, the city moved in its usual rhythm. Cars honking, people rushing, the noise of another busy day. But inside, time slowed to the pace of calm breathing and gentle tail wags. And right at the center of it all was Bentley, a 6-year-old Labrador with soft caramel fur and a heart full of trust. He didn't know what the day had in store for him. All he knew was that he'd been promised something special. As his owner led him through the glass doors into the canine spa, Bentley's nose twitched with curiosity. Scents of lavender, chamomile, and eucalyptus floated in the air. The moment his paws hit the smooth marble floor, something changed. His tail stopped wagging out of excitement and started wagging out of serenity. The staff was ready, not with commands, not with rushed hands or loud voices, but with whispers, treats, and a kind of smile that says, "Asterisk, you're home." Asterisk, one attendant kneeled, gently rubbing behind Bentley's ears, and whispered, "Welcome to heaven, buddy." Bentley tilted his head, his eyes softening. He didn't know what heaven meant exactly, but whatever it was, he was already starting to believe it. First stop, the warm water hydrotherapy pool. It wasn't a bath. No splashing, no struggling. Just a slow descent into water that matched his body temperature. The jets pulsed rhythmically along his spine as his legs paddled gently. Floating, weightless, Bentley closed his eyes. A few soft bubbles rose to the surface, as if the pool itself sighed with him. It wasn't about getting clean. It was about feeling whole. When he emerged, towels made of the softest microfiber wrapped around him. They didn't dry him. They hugged him. He was carried to a plush, elevated table where a canine massage therapist waited, hands coated with calming oil. Each touch was intentional. His neck, his shoulders, the arches of his paws. No knot, no stress was left untouched. The room played soft piano music, barely audible over the soft hum of tranquility. And Bentley? He didn't bark, didn't move, didn't resist. His eyelids fluttered, then shut. For the first time in a long time, he let go. Then came the facial. Yes, a Labrador facial. A warm oatmeal and honey mixture was gently applied to his muzzle and brow. The massage moved in circular motions, and as the blend soaked into his fur, Bentley licked the air, not out of hunger, but from pure contentment. His breathing slowed. A soft snore escaped. Every now and then, someone would whisper his name with affection, not as a command, but like a prayer. The grooming station wasn't a place of shears and blow dryers. It was a temple. A lavender rinse shampoo made the air smell like dreams. His fur, already shining from health, began to glow with every brush stroke. His nails were trimmed with the care of a jeweler handling diamonds. And his paws? They were dipped into warm wax for a pedicure that felt more like a ritual than a routine. Midway through, they paused the treatment, not to rush him out, but to give him a gourmet break. A bowl of chilled coconut water, a biscuit infused with chamomile and sweet potato. He took it slowly, not gobbling, not chewing with urgency, just tasting, savoring, feeling for once that he wasn't just a dog in a world built for humans. This world, this space, this moment was built for him. As the final stage approached, Bentley was escorted into the aromatherapy lounge, a softly lit room with plush cushions scattered across the floor. Scented steam rose from bowls tucked into corners, filling the air with bergamot and sandalwood. Bentley laid down, not because he was told, but because something deep in his bones said, "Asterisk, rest here. This is safe. Asterisk." The lights dimmed further. A cooling fan hummed softly. One of the attendants, someone who had learned not just to care for dogs, but to care with them, sat beside Bentley, cross-legged. She ran her fingers through his fur in long, thoughtful strokes. Bentley shifted slightly, pressing into her hand. Time stopped. In that room, Bentley wasn't a pet. He wasn't a dog. He was a soul. And when it was over, when every muscle had been unknotted, every worry scrubbed clean, every inch of him honored, Bentley stood, not in a hurry, not looking for the door, but steady, calm, radiating something quiet and ancient, something humans chase their whole lives. Peace. As he walked out, the sun was lower now, and the light outside had taken on a golden hue. The world hadn't changed, but Bentley had. He looked back once toward the spa. He didn't bark. He didn't whine. But in his eyes was the message every dog would send if they had words. This is what love feels like. And in that moment, the internet didn't need a trending tag, a million views, or a catchy song to go viral. All it needed was Bentley, a Labrador, floating between earth and heaven, showing the world that sometimes paradise has 4 paws and a heartbeat,